I think it's safe to assume that this is probably one of the biggest topics whenever a new Pokemon game is among us. We haven't had a new evolution in 9 years now, and at this point, I honestly have to question if it's even possible. Pokemon broke its cycle of not giving us a new evolution every even generation back in Gen 8. With this, fans, including myself, have kind of lost faith. But we can't 100% abandon hope yet. I still think there is a possibility we can get a new evolution for Gen 9. For one, they are popular, and two, they are moneymakers for the Pokemon franchise. They would be doing a disservice if they didn't at least give us one more. I believe the Eeveelutions to be the most popular group of Pokemon in the entire franchise, so I still think we have a shot, whether it be Gen 9 or Gen 15. Gen 15. I'd be like 45 still making Pokemon vids. Anywho, today I have 3 Eeveelution designs from the last Shaman, and I think she did a fantastic job. I will leave her Twitter in the description below if you guys are interested in checking out her other work. If we were to get Eeveelutions for Generation 9, these typings are the ones I believe have the biggest chance of getting an Eeveelution this gen. Not so much the design basis, but the typing itself. The design concepts are just my own fun ideas and what I would love for the Eeveelutions to look like if I had the choice of concepts. But yeah, here are the 3 most possible Eeveelutions for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I hope you all enjoy my creativity. The first Eeveelution I think has a possible shot is a Ghost type. I think Ghost typing is a popular enough typing among fans that this could in fact be a possibility. I wholeheartedly believe Ghost typing could be the most popular choice fans want from an Eeveelution. The Eeveelution concept is called Mummion, and it has an Egyptian concept to it being wrapped around in mummy bandages. I know Spain doesn't really have anything to do with Egypt, but I think there is a possibility we could have some ancient ruins in this Spanish region, and maybe the way to encounter it is by visiting its tomb. I'm gonna get dark for a second. But perhaps an ancient civilization of people left the ruler's dead Eevee in there, and then a few millennia later, it evolved into some new ghost type. That could just be the one way to get a static encounter though. If I had to come up with a way of evolving a regular living Eevee, the player could just wrap it in mummy wraps. Mummy wraps could simply be a held item, and when Eevee faints in battle, that would trigger the evolution. I think that's a little less darker way than having to literally kill your Eevee. Moving on to stat distributions and abilities, I see Mummion as a mixed attacker with the Mummy ability. Yes, the ability had to be Mummy. There was no other way, I'm sorry. When a Pokemon makes physical contact with a Pokemon with the Mummy ability, they lose their current ability, and their ability becomes Mummy until it is switched out. This ability is practically useless though because of the stat distributions I gave. 65 HP, 110 attack, 60 defense, 130 special attack, 65 special defense, and 95 speed. With 60 defense, you're not taking hits worth the I would agree Mummion is more of a glass cannon than Gengar, but at least it'll be able to attack on both sides of the spectrum to really throw your opponents for a loop. I just thought Mummy had to be the ability, but if you guys have anything better, let me know down below. I can safely say the next 2 abilities for the next Eeveelutions will be a lot better. Up next is a poison type concept named Toxion. Toxion, if it wasn't blatantly obvious, is literally just a toxic poison cloud. The evolution concept is quite simple. Just level up Eevee while toxic poisoned and voila, Toxion. Sorry if this wasn't as in-depth as Mummion, but Toxion is such a simple concept, and I didn't want to overcomplicate things. Anywho, Toxion's stat spread is going to be a defensive one actually. I don't really think poison types are necessarily great for being defensive behemoths, but I believe Game Freak would pull something like this, so I'm off the hook. 95 HP, 65 attack, 130 defense, 60 special attack, 110 special defense, and 65 speed. For a balanced defensive wall, I think this is the best way to go. Mystic. Poison types can't be defensive. Comment section. Toxapex and Amoonguss. Are we jokes to you? Nope. I just wanted to say that. I don't know how a mono poison would do though, especially with the ground typing lurking around. You let me know down below. As far as ability goes, I came up with a new one. The ability would be called Toxic Gas. Essentially, upon making physical contact with Toxion, there's a 30% chance to toxic poison opponents when hit with physical attacks. I think this ability, more or less, balances Toxion out while being a mono poison type. And to be honest, it's the ultimate switch-in from physical attackers. I didn't go over attacks for Mummion because I thought it was pretty obvious. Shadow Sneak, Shadow Ball, etc. For Toxion though, we have to give it some kind of recovery move along with Toxic for stalling. I want Toxion to be a better wall than Umbreon, and based on what I gave it, I think it does just that. For a recovery attack, I can give it a new one called Pollution, where it basically sucks up all the nearby pollution and it gains back health. I'm not sure if the Pokemon world is as dirty as ours is, but it has to be at least somewhat dirty. Toxion may be a toxic gas cloud, but at the very least, it's helping more than it's hurting. The last Eeveelution concept is one that I think is popular, but not quite as popular as the Ghost, Poison, Steel, or Dragon type. Which, by the way, hintity hint hint, I didn't cover any Steel or Dragon types this time around. In all the past Eeveelution vids I've done, I always covered the Dragon and Steel concepts. I wanted something more refreshing this time, and the concept I think that could really be fun is a fighting type. I call it Brawlion. Brawlion, as you can see, is a pure fighter, and it has the battle scars to prove it. The way of evolution for this concept I feel is a very unique one. Eevee would have to survive a fighting attack, defeat its opponent, and level up. This evolution concept fits well due to the design to show it's been through its fair share of battles. For stat layout and abilities, I feel it's pretty obvious where I'm going with this. Obviously, we have a physical attacker. 65 HP, 110 attack, 95 defense, 65 special attack, 60 special defense, and 130 speed. The 95 defense comes from its ability to take a beating, and I feel 95 isn't too much to put on there. I like the idea of giving Brawlion faster speed because fighters need their speed too, and 110 attack wouldn't be too busted, I feel. For ability, well, as you can see, it has fighting braces around its paws, so I had to give it Iron Fist. Mystic? Eevee is on all fours. How's that possible? Well, it's a fighting type. Why would it not be possible? Brawlion could have attacks like the Elemental Punches, Mach Punch, Bullet Punch. It would definitely be a pretty broken Pokemon, but who cares? I'm wondering though if I should give it Drain Punch. That might be too broken. You let me know down below. Well, that wraps up my Eeveelution concepts I want for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What did you guys think of these designs? Do you like them? What Eeveelution or Eeveelutions would you like to see for Scarlet and Violet? Let me know that down below as well. I really hope that we can get some kind of Eeveelution this gen, because as we all know, I'm a die-hard Eeveelution connoisseur. I will keep hoping and having faith until the day we get another one of these Eevee babies. Welcome back to the outro, folks, your favorite part of the video. Thank you for enjoying another Mystic Umbreon video. We made it through the end of the 8th generation, and now we begin the long trek into late 2022 where Pokemon Scarlet and Violet await us. It's a whole new world we'll live in, but we still gotta catch them all. However, there's still a ton of videos to do and experiences to have until then. If you're interested in more Mystic content, check out my TikTok and the Mystic Umbreon Shorts YouTube channel. If we get the 10k followers on TikTok, I'll be doing a viewer's choice video. If you like Genshin Impact, check out my Genshin channel Teibachinary. So if you all enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. See you next time.